In the state of Mississippi, there was perhaps no single place that embodied the fight for civil rights or impacted the movement more than Tougaloo College. It was the safe haven for civil rights leaders and the incubator for ideas and strategies that would ultimately change the world. Medgar Evers, Dr. Martin Luther King, Robert Kennedy, Stokely Carmichael, Fannie Lou Hamer, and a multitude of civil rights legends who would usher our state, nation, and our world into a new era spoke from the pulpit of Tougaloo College's historic Woodworth Chapel. Many others like Marion Wright Edelman, Robert Bob Moses, and Dr. H. Jack Geiger visited the campus, inspiring students and the community to action. Founded in 1869, following the end of the Civil War, Tougaloo has always been an inclusive institution, integrated even during the years of Jim Crow. Rooted in the liberal arts tradition, its graduates carried within them the principles of justice and social responsibility as they returned to the communities where they lived. As far back as 1933, the college enjoyed a collaborative, interracial relationship with sister institution Millsaps College. The 1950s saw then-chaplain William Bender become involved with the NAACP efforts to register black voters, and in 1961, 9 Tougaloo College students integrated the white-only public library in Jackson. While most other colleges opted not to become involved, Tougaloo was a safe haven where people of all races could talk equally in a secure setting. However, Tougaloo paid a price for its beliefs and actions, for its willingness to protect the leaders of the movement and house many of the freedom riders in campus dormitories. The Mississippi Sovereignty Commission, a state agency that worked to enforce segregation, attempted to deter any businesses within the state from financially supporting Tougaloo, a private institution that survived mainly from these types of contributions. Despite these financial sanctions and acts of physical violence, like drive-by shootings, assaults on student protesters, and firebombing of faculty homes at night, the mission continued. 1963 and 64 were active years in the movement, encompassing major events like the assassination of Medgar Evers in June 1963, Freedom Summer in 1964, and the passage of the Civil Rights Act in 1964. The summer of 1963 also saw the implementation of pray-ins by Tougaloo College students and faculty, meant to integrate Sunday services in the white Protestant churches of Jackson. Even with the full resources of the state of Mississippi targeting the college in order to stall change, the course remained steady and the movement did not lose its place of peace. Tougaloo College. This institution, once a slave plantation that enslaved the bodies and minds of African Americans, had evolved into an oasis of freedom and change. Knowing that the job is not yet done, the college continues to educate for democracy, and that education is reflected in the participation of our students in recent protests supporting the Jena 6, the Scott Sisters, and Trayvon Martin, to name a few. This is only a glimpse into the legacy of Tougaloo College and the role it played in the movement. We are proud of our past and optimistic about the future, so long as we remain vigilant, refusing to tolerate injustice, and committed to freedom and equal rights for all God's children.